Hi, I'm Janet Wolfson with Colorado DVR, a state employment agency. We can help you as a business owner, a new business owner, or a seasoned business owner in many different ways. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the services that DVR can offer to you, some basic tax incentives, a little bit about the Americans with the Disabilities Act, and some job accommodations. I hope the information that I provide to you will help you be more successful in your business. Colorado DVR is backed by more than 50 years of service and is well known for their career placement services. Colorado DVR, as I said, is a state employment agency. We're part of the Department of Human Services, and because of that, all of the services that we offer to you are at no charge. So what can we do for your business? First of all, we can help you find qualified applicants, the qualified candidates that you need to be successful in business. What we'll do is meet with you one-on-one so that we really understand your employment and staffing needs. We will connect you to qualified applicants by making sure that we pre-screen them and that they match the essential job duties that you're looking for in the position or positions that you're hiring for. Make Colorado DVR your first contact when you're ready to hire new employees. We will save you time and money. Our website is www.dvrcolorado.com. First, I'd like to suggest that if you don't have a pen, you pause the video right now and go and grab one. I'll be providing some additional resources that I think will be beneficial to you, and you'll want to jot them down. After hiring a DVR client, if it's needed, DVR also provides follow-up services. And the wonderful thing about that is that they're not cookie cutter. We tailor them to your needs. Some of those supports may be a job coach, on-the-job training, assistive technology assistance, or a worksite evaluation. Colorado DVR can help you with employee retention also. If you have an employee who is having problems because of a disability, or if you have an employee who has a newly acquired disability through an injury or an illness, let DVR know. We can help you with retraining or assistive technology. Did you know that the fastest growing minority group is people with disabilities? And it's the only group that a person can become a member of in a blink of an eye. In fact, 1 in 5 Americans has some sort of disability, barrier, or limitation. And people with disability have billions of dollars of discretionary income that they spend every year. As a business owner, you want to make sure that they're spending some of that money with your business. Colorado DVR can help you promote a more positive and barrier-free workplace by providing you with specialized training on disability etiquette or accessibility. Another great resource is the Rocky Mountain ADA Center. They can be contacted at 800-949-4232. Their website is www.adainformation.org. I'd like to provide you with just a couple tips on working successfully with people with disabilities. The first one is to remember to use people-first language. Talk to the person. They're not about their disability. They're about the individual that they are. Second, focus on abilities, not limitations. Where would any of us be if we focused on limitations over abilities? Third, avoid labeling. Fourth, remember that there's variance among people with disabilities that have the same disability. If you have a question, ask them because they're the expert. And before giving assistance to somebody with a disability, make sure you ask. Lastly, give them the respect that you expect, and everything will be just fine. As an employer, there's certain tax credits that you need to be aware of. The Work Opportunity Tax Credit. By hiring from a target market, you can receive a federal tax income credit of up to $2,400 per adult hire. The second one is the Disabled Access Tax Credit, where you can receive a maximum tax credit for removing communication or physical barriers within your workplace to make it more usable and accessible by people with disabilities. Some of these may include the use of an interpreter, creating large text materials, or videotaped or audio materials. It could also include providing reasonable accommodations or modifying current equipment. The final one is the architectural barrier removal tax deduction. It allows a business to expense up to a maximum of $15,000 per year for items that remove architectural or transportation barriers that make your business more accessible to and usable by people with disabilities. I'd like to talk just a second about the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act. The ADA is a civil rights law, and every business with 15 or more employees is required to follow the ADA when it comes to employment practices. This can include everything from hiring, pay, job assignment, promotions, benefits, and everything else related to employment. If you don't have 15 employees, we like to consider that the ADA is a best practice. We hope you will too. A great resource on ADA is the EEOC, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Their website is www.eeoc.gov. They have an abundance of information and have a great selection of interviewing tools, like tip sheets on do's and don'ts. For example, can you ask somebody in an interview about their disability? No, you can't. But you can ask them how they would perform an essential function of the job, like using a computer. You can even ask them if they will show you how they would perform that essential function. Again, like using a computer. When an employee requests an accommodation, it can be a very daunting experience, especially if you've never had to deal with it before. Your first question may be, well, what's an accommodation? Here's an example of some simple accommodations that may be applied in the workplace. One would be a glare screen for your computer that reduces migraine headaches. Another might be bricks underneath the table so a wheelchair would fit. How about labeling files with pictures for someone with a learning disability, or a phone amplifier for someone with a hearing impairment? Under the ADA, employers are required to provide reasonable accommodations unless it produces undue hardship. What does undue hardship mean? It could be that it's a lack of production. It could mean that it violates a conduct code, or it removes an essential function of a job, or is excessively expensive. Please remember that reasonable accommodations are easy to make, and they often benefit more than just one person. According to the Job Accommodation Network, 56% of accommodations cost zero. And that's another resource for you, the Job Accommodation Network. They can be found on the web at www.askjan.org. They're a great resource for employers, employees, family members, and even lawyers. And we at Colorado DVR look forward to partnering with you in making your business more successful.